Yes, after tonight's game, we can talk more about Star Wars,
Nice.
if that's what you would wish. But hello and welcome to Business in Lahles, session 32, I believe we're on. It's
Nope.
been a couple of
33.
weeks off, so yeah, just wanted to double check. So what I've been doing is beginning to name the sessions instead of just a boring number, also throwing in like a little bit of a title, and I felt like nothing really fit except for just titling this session in honor of the slogan that's been created, Poor Man's Rabbit.
Nice.
But with having our past 2 weeks off, I hope each of you had a good little bit of a break. Let's go around the table and quickly check in with each of you guys. Onyx, how was your couple weeks?
Busy, stressful, great, and I lived.
Noted. Same. Krev, what about you, bud?
Good, busy. I actually just got off work though, so this week's been crazy. But
Long
yeah,
day.
yeah, been on for the last
Dang.
13 hours. So
Still at home or back at the office?
oh, at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I just worked through lunch,
Ugh. Well, hopefully you had time to get a little bit of food with me being a couple minutes behind myself, so hopefully that helped you out a little. Kadir, how was your couple weeks?
So I was thinking about the Obi-Wan show. Kidding.
For all 2 weeks.
For the whole 2 weeks.
The entire time I sat and I pondered, meditated even. I mean, pretty much the same as Erica's. Shit's stressful, but I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Next.
Trace?
Good.
Oh, an extra good.
Wow.
I think
How
we can just wrap up
predictable.
the session right there, right? Maybe even the campaign.
Oh, are we gonna do the Trace has a hangover idea?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll start a new story arc now that we got 3 words out of Trace in the check-in.
Then we need
in 3
another.
weeks. I mean, you gave me homework for each week. But
Then we need another player. We need someone to play Rocky the Rocking Chair.
That chair's getting fucking assassinated with a goddamn axe.
No.
by Lady McLighter or whatever,
I mean, let me see here. I've got to have some kind of spell that would be useful.
How about
Hunger
create
Hadar-
bonfire?
What about just Fireball? Or
You
Firebolt?
must understand, Kadir, that the rocking chair is more than an idea. It's a concept. You can't kill it. So it's always going to return. Just like the Force in Star Wars, It's always going to be there.
What kind of bullshit argument is this? A rocking chair is a concept? No, it's a chair. It exists. It's right there, and I'm gonna kill it.
Oh my god, Kale,
It's
look
like,
at that.
how much
Oh
HP
my
does the
goodness.
chair have, Kyle? I need to know.
7 billion.
Infinite.
Perfect for this.
Wreckage.
My boy Rolf knows what this is about.
It was good. I was on vacation last week with the family, so that was fun. Got some time off.
I was on vacation too, but obviously not with your family. It was some good time off of work, much needed.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Well, since we had the past couple weeks off, what I normally do is give out like a little bit of bonus experience for how good the recap is. And if there's any missing details, of course, I'll fill it in here and there. But there was just, if my memory serves me correct, just a bit more planning in how to go about. But I'll open it up to each of you for the recap.
All right, as the most forgetful person in the party, I think it's important that I do the recap completely and solely on my own.
Nice.
So there we were in Lahles, thinking and not drinking too much, except in the case of Wrecked, perhaps, who probably got wildly drunk. I'm pretty sure Trace had just had just finished making his chair, which we had the rest of us had all uniquely decided absolutely needed to go. So we're going to firebomb his house once we get back as a celebration party after destroying the Snake Army in a temple that is out in the middle of, what is it, the Lake of the Dead or the Dead Waves, something like that.
The Empty
so-
Tide Sea.
The
Like a sandals resort.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying, Kadir, is that is that Rocky is the actual big bad of the campaign?
yes, he is the BBEG, and he's gonna fucking die. Also, wait, did we just gender a chair?
Yep.
Anyhow, so okay, to real talk, we were in Lahles. We decided that we were going to go out on the lake and fight the Snake People army, the Sneeple army, I believe we officially termed it. We're going to find the king, kill him. We're going to find his queens, kill them, and then we're going to free Lahles. That simple. The plan is we were going to go out into the lake on a boat, and then use some kind of spell to go underwater, sneak around the Sneeple army, while potentially using our boat as a distraction, using myriad spells that we possess, and then kind of sneak around the Sneeple army, jump into the temple, clap some cheeks, and then hopefully get back to our boat and leave. Failing that, I think the plan was literally to sink to the bottom of the sea, breathe air, and walk back to Lahles on the bottom of the sea. Did I miss anything?
I got some bracers of defense.
Nice.
Yeah, you did. It's very important for the part of the plan that involves cheek clapping.
I think that's a key point.
Yes, if we do not clap cheeks, we are literally dead. Yes, that is how that works.
I appreciate that joke, Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome, man. I was wondering if it would be picked up.
Sorry,
Well.
gotta go fast.
I'm trying to think. There was, just for a friendly reminder, Orth and Nalra had given you all bits of report of Samira's camp to the west getting pretty decimated, and from what they had gathered, Samira, like, clinging to life. However, they were successful in taking out the Northwestern Temple, but of course at a heavy loss. But other than that, just a few friends returning back to the Cornsilk Rat Guild Hall. Orth, Nalra, I guess if you wish to call Snot still an old friend. I know it's definitely more of a joke than anything else, but just running into some familiar faces. But I think that was pretty damn good for, past couple weeks. I'll give you some nice extra EXP for that. But we'll go ahead and continue our story on the day of May 16th, year 1101, as the spray of water from the bow of the boat in the combat with the snakes continue on. The snakes are pursuing the ship and each of you. However, a few of them have already been killed. More are still chasing. I believe we will be at the top of round 3 as we continue our combat. So with that, Kadir, you rolled better than Trace, which I think is probably becoming a little bit more common in the initiative order. But we start off with you, bud.
Alrighty then. I'm going to do something very, very special. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast. I know, it's a little bit unorthodox.
I don't know if I saw that one coming. Hold on, let me look up Eldritch Blast.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out if I potentially cast Hex prior to this battle.
I don't have a marker down for it. The last spells I remember you using were Shatter and mainly getting Onyx, and Eldritch Blast, but mainly getting helping Onyx get back onto the ship, and then steering the rudder as well.
Yeah, I remember. I hoisted myself up with one arm. Yeah.
So 1, 2. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I should Hex. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend my once per long rest Hex. And I'm going to Hex this dude up here up front. and I'm going to lay down 2 Eldritch Blasty Blasts.
Okay, give me some attack rolls. An 18. What a beautiful way to start it. Well, 18 naturally on the dice is what I mean. 27 overall. 14 points of damage. And as the Eldritch Blast connects, it hits the snake not once but twice, dealing a nice chunk of damage as you see the water splash. The snake even kind of breaking apart. You see the chunks of flesh, the scales, bounce into the water, sink down below.
Oh, I'm sorry, did he die?
He's looking pretty rough.
Alright, I'm going to back up. And that's my turn. Also, rolls were pretty awful there. 2, 3, 1, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trace.
I do have a small straight.
On the damages, yes. Great attack rolls, though.
True.
I'm going to attack the one that's very close to me. Not sharpshooter. Obviously, I can't sneak attack. No.
Which one? I saw the red ping, but I thought you said the one closest, so I was assuming this one.
Oh,
Yeah. What?
Sorry, I was pinging.
That's the closest one, right?
Well, I mean, I would say so, but I knew Kadir's was the red, but I was just double checking.
Let me consider this for a moment. There's loads left. Yes, I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Hunters, and I'm going to fire. Yep. Oosh.
Trace whips out the double barrel. 22,
What do you
solid
do?
hit.
And Hunter's Mark. So
I think he should deal more damage at short range, personally.
15 points of damage.
It's a good amount of damage. I think Trace does enough damage. It kind of felt bad with him getting the obsidian arrows, I'm not gonna lie.
And 20. I think that
It's
hits as
another
well.
hit.
And that's 9 points of damage.
Yeah, damage is icky tonight.
I'm going to squeeze myself into the front of the ship and end my turn.
Alright. At this point, Rekid, you'll notice that the rudder is starting to swing back and forth with no one holding it. Still moving in a northwestern direction. But with that, we move to Onyx.
Okay. Let me see here. So I'm not getting back in the water.
It was pretty badass when he jumped in and killed it, though.
Yeah, of course. Let's see here. It came out thunder waving. Okay. Okay, it's a 15-foot cube for Thunderwave.
Okay. Think that could be pretty effective, depending on how you're looking to use it.
And I was gonna upcast it to get that extra D8. See here. Technically. Oh. Automatically push 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. Okay. Okay. I need to. Oof. Yikes. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2. And come up here. Okay. I'm gonna move closer to them so then it won't really be a problem. Let's see here.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, and I'm gonna thunder wave out towards them.
So the cube is originating from you.
Yeah.
So this will still be within range of, I think practically everybody.
What do you mean?
Well, the 15-foot cube originating from Onyx. So let me see.
Like with her centered in that cube?
Yeah,
Or...
originating from her. That's what I'm reading. That's why I'm at like 15. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con save.
So
I always thought, like, without reading it, Thunder Wave was like a push, like it went from you out.
That's what I thought.
So one corner of the thunder wave originates from you. You're the one who gets to center it. So while some GMs allow it to be a 5-foot push in all directions centered on you, I don't think that's the raw. I could be wrong on that, Trace. Sigma, rather.
Oh. Yeah, I agree.
Are you saying that I can or can't do it?
You absolutely can.
I mean, you definitely can. I just want to, like, I wanted to be sure, like, because, like I said, when I read it, originating from you is, like, from your central focal point. But I'm gonna look into it real quick.
Yeah, but then she looks forward. I don't think that's a problem.
Wait, Kadir, didn't you already do Thunderwave before on them?
I did Shatter.
Oh.
Shatter is different.
Okay. I was gonna say, we already did something.
Shatter lets you pick a point. Thunder Wave extends out 15 feet from where you're standing.
Okay, I mean, I could always shatter too, so.
Yeah, I mean, Thunderwave wouldn't do a lot here. I think Shadow is a better call if you want to use spell slots.
I didn't want to say it, but it is.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just do Shatter then.
I'll look into this more, but I'm definitely.
And I'll still increase the damage to 48 instead.
Okay, and those are dex saves, right?
Con,
thank you.
where are you centering it, Erica?
Yes. And then we'll go from top to bottom like we normally do.
Hold on. There.
It goes out 10 feet from wherever you center it.
Right, I'm looking to get... Shit. Hold on. I'm looking to get these people. If possible. I don't know if you can even see what I just did.
We can.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I can.
but where are you centering it?
Well, that would be the center, right?
Right there, no?
So about 10 foot out from each of that. Yeah, I think you can definitely get all the. Well, not think. I definitely see you getting all of those in there. Right? Yeah. Easily. Okay. So from the top, we'll go from the top to the right, and then we'll go down from left to right.
How do I erase it?
You just click on it and hit backspace.
Okay. That was scary for a second. I'm like,
Okay, well,
Sharpie on a map.
I don't really need to look at the mods for those. The top two are fails, natural 5s on the die. The far left one in the second row is a 13 a pass. I don't think so, but just double check him. And the other one's an 8, so I'm pretty sure that's a fair.
I have a 14, so.
Oh, okay. Well, it was a little bit closer than I thought. I thought yours was like 15, 16. And that one is a 17. So only one succeeds, being this one right here. All the rest fail.
Okay, so 48 then, because I upcasted. Let me see here.
Not bad.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
The one that had been shot with a couple times of the Eldritch Blast, this time when Shatter comes down, you see it pop up itself out of water, and then this like little spark of lightning hits it, and it just swells a bit and pops.
Oof.
Only needed one more point of damage to die, so 16 was a hefty amount.
Right. Nice.
But all the rest are looking a bit bloodied.
All right.
These, the first ones you've taken out, maybe by luck, more so than anything else, seem to be a bit weaker. These ones are a bit more formidable.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn, Onyx?
Hmm. Back to the bone. That's it.
Well played.
Being backward. Like, let me not be the main focal point.
You all have very, very limited amounts of room to walk
Yeah.
and a lot of movement speed. But that
Well, I
will
can also jump too.
True.
So.
Krev,
Yes.
it's your turn, sir.
And I am not in the best predicament either with trying to save my wild shapes for
Oh,
the
you're
bigger
right.
fight.
But you could get in the water
So-
with them.
I am not looking to take damage either. So I am going to do what I can from a distance, which is not super helpful. And I'm going to go for whichever one looks the weakest and cast Creep on Fire.
Oh.
Get damage if they fail.
If they fail.
Man,
DC
the
16
game
attack.
really wanted you to have max. That's definitely half and half on the 8 and 6, right? Or is that just me?
Yeah, it looked like that for me
That
too.
is absolutely a tilted die. Yeah.
It was cocked.
It always wrinkles my brain seeing it be cocked on a virtual tabletop.
Well, I've also seen it land on a totally different number than what the game says, so it's like, you know. Yeah.
Well, a couple of them look fairly similar in appearance, if you will.
Alright.
The one closest and then the one near the center look to be the most damaged.
I guess the close one then.
I don't like the stopwatch that's in this soundtrack. It makes me feel like I need to be somewhere.
Just remind you that you're on a time limit,
Until the big snake shows up.
right?
I mean,
Once you hear the alarm, you guys are out of time.
I just want to say, if the big snake wants to show up to this battle, he's choosing the wrong one. We have automatic movement, and also most of the helpers are already dead.
I don't know if you heard me because I didn't say anything. It's an 18 on the save.
Oh, that asshole. Nothing happens, and well, it's technically sitting in fire still. And that's my turn.
Well, as the bonfire goes on, you can see the flames just from the surface of the water. You hear like an extinguishing sound of sizzling. Bits of steam begin to rise. The flame not quite as big as it normally is, but
And then
still
on
holding.
its turn, it will need to make another save, though.
Heard that. This brings us to Rekid.
All right. I will move here. And out loud, I'll say, "Hold on to your butts. It's my turn." And then I'll crack his knuckles. And then he'll turn the rudder as sharp as he can to port.
Start heading back towards Lahles?
No, like left.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant like the port of the city or... You got it. So, at the end of the round, I'll move the ship.
Okay.
So, gonna move each of them. There we go. I had to hit ult for it. That one makes it up onto the ship, slithering up. All right, they all get to about there. And then for the end of the turn, moving the ship. Go.
Oh no.
I'll rotate it a little bit for you, but then that'll bring us back to the top of the turn order with Kadir.
So question, is the snake that I hexed still alive? It's difficult to tell.
No, it is dead.
Okay. In that case, this coral snake right here, I'm going to hex his ass and fire. Blah, blah.
Actually, just not to... Try not to make it all too confusing and flipping everyone's tokens. I'll just leave the ship pointed in that direction. A 12, that will be a hit.
Wow. 19 damage.
Hey, I guess if you sacrifice a little bit on the hit, it adds to the damage, right?
I guess so. Is it still alive?
It is looking pretty rough.
All right. I'll finish him.
Indeed you will. And as this second Eldritch Blast connects, just blows it in half. You see the head of the coral snake just continue to fly a bit to the northwest and the body off to the east. Then sinks into the water.
All right. That's all I got. Also, one of the... I don't, is this snake supposed to be on the boat?
Yes, he is.
Yep.
All right.
Bringing us back to the one with bonfire on his turn. It's at the end of the turn for the save, correct?
Yeah, at the end of the if they stay in it, if they're smart enough to move, then. You know.
Well, yeah, it's if you can get out of the water, or not get out of the water, but get out of the fire. That one will move to there, and then that is brings us to Trace.
The one on the boat didn't die?
Nope.
Italian Navy.
That's the one I have hunts marked, correct?
It is.
Well, I'm going to fire on it twice. And I assume it's in combat with Wreck-It, right?
Not yet.
Nope.
Well, he's next to it, right? So I get sneak attack as well. I mean.
Yeah, within the 5 foot. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What if this was just a friendly snake? It's like, oh, what's up, guys? Ah, shit.
I'm here to help you guys. I'm a spy. No, I'm just kidding.
So that's 17. I
That'll
assume it
do.
hits.
Dirty snake in the boat.
24 points of damage.
It's a good chunk.
Second attack. Ooh, that's a crit.
All right then.
So that one's dead, right?
Yeah.
I think that's actually not very good.
No,
18.
18.
Yeah.
Still dead, but
Oh, nice. Ooh.
I did really think that was going to be a lot more damage.
Same, but I don't
so
think
that
I'm
one
big
just gets pinned down right next to you, Wreck-It. You're steering the ship, if you will, your yacht. And as you begin to make that turn left, you just see that snake get pinned down by 2 arrows. It
Nice.
slumps.
That's my turn.
All right, Onyx.
Okay, let's see here.
Stab the snake.
Had to plus my meme first. Oh, Jesus. Guess I will. I jump. Attempt to hit it.
Closest one. Just double checking. This one, Onyx?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure. 19 definitely hits. Nice solid blow. Ooh, 15 points
Holy
of
mother.
damage.
Nice.
That one is just sliced into pieces as Wind Waker
Oh.
does its job.
It
Snake
does?
sinks.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'm done then. Something get closer.
What about using one of your charges?
And
Or I guess I should say using, like, more. Because I think that... Well, no, it's been a couple days, so it's definitely full again.
oh, okay.
I mean,
So
no matter
then I will do that.
no matter how the roll goes, because it was a long rest and then you guys left, so...
Okay, so I'll hit the next one that's closest.
Got it.
Or attempt.
13 hits.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I know, the AC is not that high. 14 points of damage.
Okay. And then my third, I guess.
That's what you wish.
They're not dead.
And, I mean, he's looking a bit bloody, but 21 hits.
And that's it.
But 4 damage is still damage, and all
Yeah.
3 of your strikes connect, even with one being a killing blow.
Yeah.
Then, it brings us to Krev.
Alright, trying to set this one in here on fire. Ooh, minimum damage that time.
Sorry, bud. It's another save.
Jesus Christ, these are fast fucking snakes. But I don't have a low save. Like,
I'm rolling exactly a 16. It's the second time that it's happened.
damn.
Just,
Alright.
unlucky.
Yeah. Alright, I'm done.
Wreck-It.
I would like to use the snake corpse next to me as rope to secure the rudder in its current position without me having to hold it there.
So you're gonna secure it with the rudder still like turning towards the left, making it do like a donut.
Yep.
I like it. I'm just not sure if that should be a nature or a survival check.
I vote survival.
Yeah. I mean,
You gotta know your knots.
yeah, but you gotta know how to do it with the snake.
Combination of survival and athletics, I guess. I don't know.
Get it? Knots? That's a boat joke.
How naughty.
Oh, y'all.
Go ahead and give me a survival check. A snake is basically a no probe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna hold up
Alright.
position.
Sub 10 rolls. Here we go.
Lovely.
Boat is still just slowly turning to the left.
But now my hands are free.
Yay!
I think that's
Anything
all I
else?
can do, though.
Okay, well, I guess movement. You can jump in the water,
You know, actually,
go find the big snake.
hmm. It's rough terrain, right, in terms of movement speed in the water.
Correct. Well, unless you, like, have, I guess, like a swim speed.
I do not.
Krev can turn you into a goldfish.
I don't think I have that ability yet. We haven't leveled up.
I'm going to swim there.
Got it.
Is your Sea of Thieves knowledge coming into play yet?
Gonna go get the barrel.
Time to kick him.
Quick, swim under the water with it.
And I realized I didn't say anything to my comrades about this, so good luck.
So, Rekid, you each see Rekid just tying the nope rope to the rudder, keeping the ship and moving into a certain direction, and then just cannonballs in. Begins swimming away.
It's like
He's gone mad.
He's gone off to do what? Fucking melee water attacks against sea snakes, I guess.
I've got a spear.
Okay.
This one begins coiling around your neck and then attempts to squeeze. Give me an opposed athletics check.
If this is a opposed grapple, could I use my acrobatics? Or is it specifically athletics?
It's actually specifically athletics.
Gotcha. Something.
Hey! You did it!
All right.
As it begins to attempt to coil around, you just dunk your head underwater real quick. Do anything else?
I don't think I can. Yeah, I used up all my movement, my action on the nope rope. I don't think I have anything.
It's not your turn. I was just, trying to nudge
Wait,
you.
what?
It's not your turn. I was just trying to nudge you in a good direction.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that's right. It's its turn. Duh.
But you avoid the grapple.
Yay.
This one will attempt to bite. And that is a 20 to hit.
Misses.
That extra defense, or those bracers of defense at AC coming in handy.
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You just see me on the boat yelling, "Yeah, buddy."
This one I need another athletics check. Ugh. You should beat that one. Yeah, I was gonna say you should beat that one, no problem. It didn't need to be that high, but it works.
Wait, I'm strong as fuck.
Wait, if it's a grapple check, is this a grapple check? Because if so, he's also allowed to use acrobatics.
No,
Not that
it's
it matters with a nat 20, but got it.
And then that brings us to Kadir. So as this one is swimming at you, you see it, and you just smack it right in the head and push it underwater for a brief moment. And it attempts to coil, but is just flailing basically in the water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing Battleship, and I'm gonna hex this one to the north of him, and I'm gonna open fire.
Sounds good.
Hiya!
Hey!
Oof.
Get all them nat 20s.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for that, but that is a grand total of 33 damage.
That's almost it. This is the one that you just struck was definitely looking. It's the smallest, but it was the most healthy looking one. But after this blast, it is basically just twitching, barely hanging on.
Well, I don't think he's hanging on anymore.
And he just looks to Rekid in this little face of just help before it gets splattered. Begins to sink. Rekid, I feel like after that intimate moment with that snake, you feel that they're all thinking this was a bad idea. Anything else, Kadir?
Nope, that's it.
Trace, your turn, bud.
I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to... Which one looks the least damaged of these trees next to Rekid?
That one will just get to there. Well, to be honest, they're all pretty much the same.
Okay.
I think they're all like without like just looking at like the health bars that I have for me. I think they're all identically the same or pretty close to it.
I'll pick the one that's close to me than this one over here, and I'll move my Hunter's Mark to it, and I'll fire. So,
Heard.
First shot. There we go, and it's 23. I assume that hits.
Oh yeah.
21 points of damage.
That's enough.
Oh, it is nice. And I'm going to shoot at the one. I'm going to like shoot right between the Rekid's leg as he's swimming in the water, and the snake behind me, in front of him.
Got it.
And I'm going to use sharpshooter just to like make it really insane and stupid.
Unnecessary. Style point.
Oh!
Oh my
9.
god.
It missed.
Oof.
I shouldn't have used sharpshooter.
I thought it was going to be a nat
Your
20.
hubris.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
And that's my turn.
All right, brings us to Onyx.
And
Stabinating the countryside. Stabinating the snackies.
Oh, I gotta move the ship.
oh,
But,
okay.
I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. But go ahead.
Okay. The one closest. Well, no, the one next to Rekid instead.
Be about there. It's still
Oh.
moving left. It's already got the momentum.
That looked crazy on my side.
Yeah, same.
All right. 19 will hit. 10 points. Unfortunately, the 10 misses.
Oh, unlucky.
Yes, very unlucky.
I need those crits from Saturday.
No, you don't. It's already been enough nat 20s. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right, Krev.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can set it on fire finally. Oh my gosh.
Which one?
Closer to the ship one.
Closer. All right, what do you think I'm gonna roll?
A nat 20.
No, a 2.
Alright.
There was I guess a 2 in the 20, so you were kind of close, but
E.
I think that's a pass. Shitty save, right?
Oh, yeah.
14 points of damage. And even with the flame not being as, grand as it normally is, This is enough to take it down. The snake is completely encased in the flame.
I know.
Wrecked. It smells pretty
I'm
good.
That's all I got.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Well, after you were ducking and weaving, dodging, being a bit coiled, it's your turn, Reckon.
If I move to that square above it, does that count as flanking?
No.
Okay, just checking. All right, here comes 2 spear attacks and an unarmed strike. That unarmed strike will be at disadvantage because of water.
Headbutt
Will
it.
it? I could have swore spears were exempt. Oh no, wait, it's tridents that are exempt.
No, the spear is also exempt. I was saying my unarmed
The
strike
unarmed, yeah.
will be disadvantaged.
14's a hit.
Sweet.
I don't know if you'll need it. 12's a hit.
Alrighty then.
That's actually... I'm pretty sure that's enough to kill it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only needed 17. Got 18. So
okay.
as you stick it a couple times with the Umberhulk spear, you just punch it one good time for good measure. Bat snake.
I was gonna say, could we say he Kali Ma's the snake?
That'll be kind of cool.
I'm
Alright.
going to try and swim to where I think the boat is going to be.
Fair. Well, at this point, the only thing that I feel that really needs to happen is for you to get back up on the ship. So, Kadir, what do you do?
So I'm sorry. Question: Is this snake dead?
Yes.
Okay.
I had left it on there because I wasn't sure if, since this one was one of the only ones that hadn't exploded, if you were gonna try to keep it.
I'm gonna go ahead and start hoisting the sail so that we can slow down and pick him up.
Perfect. That's all I wanted to hear to pull us out of combat.
Bye. It's nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
Any tuna down there? Record? Big fish. Any of those?
No, but I did see 2 water birds, and then that's when my 2 middle fingers break the surface of the water.
Damn.
Well, the funny thing is, Trace doesn't understand the signal, so he just like,
Oh.
and he gives her 2 bags. Hi, to you as well, Record. But you do know that tuna is the rabbit of the sea, right?
I had heard different, but that's fine.
Humans.
Clearly, he is a sea elf.
Well, I see a lot of things, so that makes sense.
All right. So, how far away are we from this now? I say as I can literally do this. Wow, that is pretty far away.
Yeah, each square is actually, I think, 25 miles.
Yep. Well, in that case, do we keep going and then attempt to sneak in, or?
Well, I assume they know we're coming now, right?
I mean, it seems unlikely. We are still many miles away, and we have killed all the snakes. If they're only going to find out much sooner from now.
But didn't we think they had like some kind of like telepathic communication procedure, so like they could hear everything?
Well, possibly, but at any rate, I think you may be right. They will know that this boat is dangerous and may now begin attempting to hunt the boat. This may be a good time to sneak in.
That is a fair point. I agree. That's
I will-
smart.
I will say my adrenaline is saying full frontal attack, but,
I apologize. We do not have any keg barrels for you to attack with. Or cannons, for that matter. Except for these guns. And I raise both of my arms.
And flicks you off.
Well,
Pew pew.
so at the very least, Krev, would you begin your ritual cast for water breathing? I presume we will need it.
I mean, I did it at the beginning of the day,
correct.
but it's a 24-hour spell.
That one's so
I thought it was only 8. Never mind.
Water walking
No.
too.
Water walking's an hour, but
Yeah,
I would
not
imagine-
24 hours, but you have that prepared.
Well, in that case, what say we get a couple miles closer, so as to properly attract their attention, and then we swim under the water.
sure. I mean, has it been? How long has it been since we left Lahles?
Well, you had set off from near the dock area, and then it got near midday. So it is a little bit before noon. So it's just been roughly 3 to 4 hours.
Okay. I mean, while we're traveling there, I mean, we've got time. I might as well just re-up my rituals. I'll do both of them again. There's no reason not to.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, water walking too?
Yeah, just in case. I mean, you can. Well, I guess not walking.
we're-
If,
Yeah,
I think
we're trying to
I'm
go
trying to
under
think
water.
if you automatically or if you choose to ascend, because it makes you ascend.
I'm pretty sure it makes you ascend automatically.
Let me double check.
I was pretty sure of that as well. I mean, not 100%, but that's why I was asking. But while each of you are while you're looking that up, I will move you just a little bit closer.
It's kind of I mean, it says if you target a creature that's submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to surface at a rate of 60 feet per round. But does that mean it affects them that way if you cast it on them before they were submerged?
I think that's reading.
Well, I wasn't sure if it only affects creatures that were already submerged. You know, I don't know. I would assume it does both, so I'm just not going to do that spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that if you cast it underwater, it just basically brought you to the top. But that was how I understood it. But if you're gonna hold off, doesn't make.
I mean, it
a
says
difference.
60 feet per round, so I'll just do water breathing. That's it.
Got it. Well, as it gets near midday, each of you can see the temple quite a bit clearer. The sun shines off of the nice, smooth, wet stone that surrounds the base. It extends nearly 5 stories into the sky, where you see a fairly large top platform flattened off. The ground, barely surrounding it, you can see little bits of green. Might be moss, might be grass. It's a little hard to tell from the exact distance, but getting closer in the day, moving on. With this being at noon at this point, with the 2 hours needed just to get a little bit closer, is this where each of you jump ship?
What I would like to suggest, we throw the sail down so they would not be able to see us, and also throw the anchor.
Yeah. Let's make it as believable as possible.
That way well, this may confuse them. It will attract attention, I believe.
Stupid question, right? Is Leomund's Tiny Hut, is that a concentration spell? It's not, right?
It is not.
How about we cast that? We just leave it there?
That's... Ooh.
Caster has to stay inside.
Yeah,
or
once
it
she
takes-
exits, it's gone.
Oh, damn it.
So in a
That
way,
would
it's
be a dope-ass
concentration,
idea.
but yeah.
That was a really good idea. All right.
Wait a minute. I have another idea. Maybe don't I have a tent? Isn't there a tent in like the explorers pack and so on?
I believe so.
No.
No. Just a bedroll.
Damn it. Yeah. Anyone has a tent?
I don't think any of them start with a 10.
No, but didn't we pick up a tent? Somebody guess maybe we didn't.
I mean, we're on a boat, so there's probably a spare sail somewhere on here.
True.
I'm going to,
I
not
could
like-
cast lemons again.
okay, I'm going to see. Is there like a there's some sea water. There's like what do you call it? What do you call it when it's like the boat is rocking, right? It's not completely still in the water.
Yes. Moving with the little bits of wakes.
How long does light last? An hour, damn it. I'm going to try to see if there must be some spare sail or something. I'm going to like make a primitive tent on the boat.
Yeah, not a complete like spare sail with this boat not being very large. There's a little bit of a material for like patchwork, enough to make a pretty, at least like a one-person tent.
Yeah, and I have a spare leather armor. I'm going to like make a small tent and like make a primitive scarecrow inside the tent, and I'm going to like give it a hand, and then put a lantern in its hand, and then due to the ship rocking back and forth, I assume that if I put light in there, it's going to make like light flickering in there, so it looks like there's someone in there.
Additionally, since we're going with this idea of trying to make it seem like we're here, I'll gather I'm guessing there's got to be a barrel or something that we would be able to light a fire in, something that would create so that we could start a fire, create some smoke on the boat, maybe look like we had some kind of trouble and we're trying to fix it.
Would
Maybe.
not want to risk setting the boat on fire, though.
I mean, if it's controlled.
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming up on the boat to check it out, though, they might just
And
knock it
honestly,
over.
if there's a large chance we're gonna lose the boat anyhow, so I'm not sure. It might not matter.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm doing, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, using like a little bits of like sticks, things of like that manner, like dress it up a little bit.
I have wood on me. I have like
I'm imagining not using like going into like too much detail in order to not use up too much time.
yeah.
Go ahead and give me since you're doing it pretty much like out of wood, but you're doing like a tent too, and it's like a scarecrow. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Sure.
I'll guidance that.
Oh, that's good. Roll 1d4.
I was going to say if you needed to, because it's just
15.
Nice, comes out pretty well.
Nice. And due to the boat rocking back and forth, I put the lantern in there. I assume I get some kind of like light flickering in there, so it looks like there's someone in there. I assume that works, right?
Yeah, with it being near midday, it doesn't really seem to be too bright at the
Right.
moment, but you can definitely see like the flicker.
Good. That's all I wanted.
All right. Well, I think we have done enough. Let us jump. This will attract some attention. Drop anchor, and we will jump ship. Preferably, preferably from the hindquarters of the ship.
Yeah, I guess there's no way of doing this stealthy, right? Let's see.
I mean, I guess there's a chance.
Well, I mean, Trace is fairly athletics, and he's been in water before, so he's going to like do like a head dive
Okay.
to make minimum splash.
And the rest of you?
Well, now if I don't stealth, I'll seem like a dick.
Yeah, I'll stealth.
I don't know if you want the athletics for the jump or something, but I'll roll stealth as well.
Yes.
Sure.
6.
Apparently,
though.
I'm not very good at
Hell,
jumping.
I'm so glad you rolled.
Damn it!
Trace is like looks back at each of you, gives you that like little bit of like the cocky nod, like, oh, I've done this before. Jumps, forms great, looks like he's gonna dive right in, belly flop.
Man, I got a 25 with disadvantage.
Damn.
Ooh,
Oh, all right. All right.
Nice.
What a
No.
waste.
Shouldn't have
ripples.
restarted record sheets either.
320.
E.M. the water.
I am one with the water, and the water is
Yes.
with me.
So each of you begin to make a descent. After setting up a little bit of a, I guess, what would you call it? Like a diversion? Perhaps just
Yeah.
Distraction.
a bit of a bait. But sinking down into the water.
That's right, we baiting.
Talk to each other.
All right.
Can
So
we talk to each other
you can.
underwater? Can we talk, to each other?
You can give like signals, but talking, I think, even with being able to breathe, the sound won't carry through.
So there is a warlock ability that specifically allows you to talk underwater, which makes me believe that that we cannot.
I can speak telepathically, but I don't think you can communicate back.
Oh, I have thieves' can, so I'm used to like all the sign language things and so on. But yeah.
Well, as each of you make your descent with the sun just a little bit past the peak, it's quite nice. The water, fairly clear. As you look around, you can see quite a bit of sea life. Fish swimming about. You can even see a few turtles, sharks, and then, of course, the bottom dwellers, the crabs, lobsters, little bits of shells, and rocks and other coral. Soon,
Alright.
you land, each on the sea floor, correct? I believe that's the plan.
Yeet.
And begin to walk.
Nice.
Now I kind of wish I had like a little scuba tank I could put on there. I'm sure I can find one.
I make sure to hold Rekid's hand.
Can't
Aw.
see shit.
Just give us a level up and we'll all change.
Well, if you can find them.
I mean, I would hope I can.
28 on that stuff.
Oh.
Oh, well, stealth is not invisibility, right? It's like open seafloor, I assume. So like,
It's a
Yeah.
waterbender now.
He vanished into water, man. Like,
Yeah.
but with just like the sea life swimming about, it's pretty peaceful. Rekid, it is actually not as dark. You can still see the surface in the light shining. You can, I mean, it's a bit hindered, but you can still see about 15 to 20 foot ahead.
Oh, I can work with that.
Yeah, being 100 foot down at high noon, the light that gets pretty far down. However, this is going to be, I would feel like a bit hindering as you all are making your way along the sea floor. Definitely feels to be a little bit of a slower pace. Definitely in comparison of walking on land. But you continue on. Eventually, you see where the shelf begins to dip down a bit. Getting a little bit deeper and deeper. and becomes a little bit darker. Rekid, at this point, you'll notice that your vision distance is nearly halved.
Uh-oh.
But you feel comforted, hand in hand with Kadir.
Oh, so cute.
I wink.
Continuing on, you find that it continues to get deeper. Soon, the surface disappears from sight. It's a bit difficult to tell exactly which way is what. For like every time that your feet leave the ground, it feels that you're just spiraling in darkness.
By the way, I'm going to Hunter's Mark. Move my Hunter's Mark to Rekid. I assume my hour hasn't passed since we fought.
Moving the 100. Yeah, well, it's
That never mind. Doesn't matter.
if you want to shoot him, I'll allow it.
No,
Because he can throw it back. But it seems that each of you have stumbled upon a bit of luck. Continuing on, feels that about 4 hours have passed when each of you begin, well, Rekid, it's practically, 5-foot distance ahead of you, but the rest of you will see this rise. It looks like a mountain sprung from the bottom of the sea floor. It extends as far up as your eyes can see.
Do we believe this is it?
There you go. Campfire doesn't really make sense, but I'll give you that marker.
well, I mean, Trace would have a good sense. He knows maps, he knows distances, and so on. Would Trace assume this is the correct place?
Yes, indeed, to answer both of you. Yes.
Nice.
I use minor illusion to create an arrow that points up. Oh god, Matt, why did you have to post that shit? I fucking had a nightmare about that when that first happened to me. I love Subnautica, Jesus Christ, but
Alright, so are you guys ascending? Just going up the sides?
Unless there's an entrance downstairs.
can I get a perception check just so I
Yeah, I think we all want that. I
Or
want to see if
like
they
a
can see the
survival
entrance.
maybe to know when it looks like it's gonna go uphill.
Oh, that's
Or,
roughly now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm listing off, unless otherwise stated from each of you, what your passives note. So if you wish to do a perception check, feel free.
I hold up. Well, for that, I'm going to hold up my hand. I'm going to create a minor illusion. It's just going to be letters, and it's going to say "pass without trace?" ?
But doesn't minor illusion require verbal component? No, it doesn't. Smart. Is it worth using spell slot on that?
It's a cantrip.
Well, luckily, Trace has been
No.
studying Common, not being his first language.
But didn't you say cast pass without trace?
I
question
can't
mark.
cast that.
I know. No, but yeah, I'm good at cast pass
Oh.
without trace. Fuck it.
Got it. Yeah, I was misunderstanding you. Awesome.
I mean, if we need to see, we can always do light or something. But
Yeah, exactly.
or I can technically do create bonfire underwater. It technically works. So
All right. So, as a collective pass, as each of you look around, Trace, Onyx, Gadir, each of you are quick to notice there to be little tiny holes, roughly 3 inches, some even reaching approximately 8 inches, scattered about the side of this cliff. You'll notice as well little bubbles coming from them every so often, about every 10 seconds.
Looking into one, what does that look like?
Well, it's just dark as far as you can see. Feels a little
So-
odd when a bubble hits you.
I do ignore. I do have devil sight, so I ignore darkness more or less.
Well then, it basically just looks like a small tunnel.
About how far would it reach in?
It continues on and on. You see it like bend. You assume that it keeps going.
Hmm. Does it bend down or up? Probably
to
if
the
bubbles
right.
are coming up. Oh.
But that's about 10 to maybe 12 foot away from you, from where you're looking in.
Okay. If I move to around that area and make an investigation check on the wall. I would like to do that.
Looking for what exactly?
Trying to see, like, is there like a central hole that's larger, or maybe something that's hidden at the center where this hole is craning to, that kind of thing.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. So as you look through a few of the little holes that you see scattered about, some turn to like the left, some turn down, some turn up. It seems that there is an odd pattern about them. However, other than that, it just seems to be a scattered amount of maybe entrances, exits.
Big enough for a snake, but not for a person.
Correct.
What? Can't we like make mold earth? Anyone has that?
I did not pick that up. Unless I do have like 20 cantrips I might have. That is not a cantrip I chose. Alright, so I will use the minor illusion cantrip to create the image of a person who's, of a sneaky person on their tiptoes, and I'm gonna make a stealth check to rise to the surface and try to find my way in this temple.
Yeah, plus 10 to everyone.
Yep.
I am armored.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm rolling low today.
19.
26, 25 for me.
Anybody else stealthing?
Yeah.
Dang, even with a nat 1, that's still a 20.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, she's got a +9. I mean, I'm at 24. But...
I'm sorry, was that a casual 36 stealth?
Well, the other one was almost died with that, right? I mean, Reckitt's one sneaky person underwater.
So it seems, yeah.
It's like
Seems
Aren't we
fishy.
technically concealed when we're stealthing here?
Snake thoughts.
I'm gonna say, does that actually cancel out the disadvantage?
What did you say, sir?
Being concealed?
Being concealed when you rolled stealth.
Concealed from how?
Darkness.
It depends.
Well, yeah, that's going to be very variable, right?
Yeah.
Well, moving up.
Yep, moving up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be a disadvantaged? Oh, okay.
Some of us have armor.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Looking at you with your probably
T-shirt.
Record's over here winning the wet T-shirt contest every day.
Yeah, baby.
All right. I signal for I signal for Trace to lead.
Either way. And like, yeah, keep my eyes open, of course.
All right. So, as you all continue on making your way up, it feels that for 30 minutes to 45 minutes have passed from where you were finding those small tunnels. Can each of you give me a perception check, please?
You can.
Wait, it's taking that long to rise to the surface?
Correct.
How many miles under are we? Is that even possible?
I mean, not so much miles down, but more so going across. But you are still about, from what Trace had read, from some of the deepest parts, but I mean, obviously this area being a little bit more of an anomaly, if you will, in the Empty Tide Sea being roughly 300-ish feet.
Well, at least we're not scuba diving, and we don't have to do the slow, ascension. Not get the bends, since we're technically breathing water.
So, as each of you are making your way up, keeping your eyes peeled, making sure that you're each moving quite stealthily, you all catch little bits of, it seems like a little flash of light coming from below. They seem to be heading out into the sea.
Out into, so from the construct or what?
Yes.
I stick my tongue out like I'm a snake.
I assume that when you know Thieves chat can't, you can like do like basic hand signs and so on. I'm going to like make a be quiet, stay down hand sign. If they understand it, I don't know, but worth a shot.
Trace, give me a performance check.
I'm really good at that.
And then each of you,
better
yeah. I was gonna say, if it was real low, you can give me an intelligence check. But, I mean, you all get the general idea. It's not very difficult with, like, just motioning the hands of staying down. Excuse me.
Is the optic hitting for us, or is it hitting a different direction? Can we see that?
It seems that they're heading out to sea. Like, every so, like, often, you'll just, like, catch, like, a glimpse of light. But
any chance
it seems
the
to be
direction
getting
is
farther away.
Is there any chance the direction is the same as our ship?
Well, from, I mean, your skills set and whatnot, it doesn't seem so.
Oh. Well, but I'm sure it's not hitting for us. I'm going to like hand sign and say, let's continue. And keep moving towards We'll move after.
Well, keeping an eye, there doesn't seem to be any more of those little exits or entranceways as you're making your way up. And in a few moments, each of you see the surface, and if you continue on, make your way up to the shore.
Nice.
Or-
Oh, so there is a shore. Oh, interesting.
Before reaching the top, I use my rod to recover a spell slot.
Nice. Anybody have anything else?
Nope. Nope, sorry.
I don't think so.
All right. So, poking your heads up above the surface of the water, as you take a look around, it is quite noticed that a bit of time has passed. Seems a bit dark. Looking off to the west, you can see that it is just the end of dusk.
Oh, it's getting. It's night soon. Well, that's good
Correct.
for us, right? Well,
Oh,
let's get
and-
to shore
and
then,
with
I
your
guess.
guys' history, every time something's happened at night, it's been pretty favorable for each of you. Except for Rekid running around scared.
Well, that's part of a charm, right? I mean, we like it. Well, let's just keep moving. I mean, unless there's something close to us, then we like, yeah.
At this point, go ahead and give me a perception check.
12. I like that I rolled higher when I had 0 modifier than I had when I had plus 10 modifier. Nice.
Anybody else wish to partake?
Yep. Jesus.
Damn, I
Damn.
only got a 32.
Casual.
I assume you're not casting guidance, like talking underwater.
Oh, you guys are above water,
Oh, well, still.
up on shore.
Like, not smart when we still think to use guidance.
It's your call, Krev. Yes or no?
I mean, you can whisper it and it still counts, right?
I would say
Well-
so. It's your call.
It's supposed to be. I mean, the description of spoken points is audible, so it's be able to hear
It
it.
could be
So.
audible to me.
I believe that. Yeah, I think that's it. But either way, I think a 28 is gonna, spot anything or beat any DC that I had set. Well, as each of you take a look around, it is roughly 100 foot, maybe even a little bit less, till it reaches the base of the stone temple. The bottom layer, quite large, and then, of course, as it stacks, them getting a bit smaller. It extends, again, 5 layers high. This one being, well, triple, maybe even quadruple the size of the one that you had seen to the northeast of Lahles. Krev, as you take a look, each of you noticing that there are a stairway that makes up the north and the east side. Krev, you'll notice as well that each of these little bases have a walkway amongst them as well.
I would kind of point to the walkways and then just do like the finger walking motion. I think we're actually I'm
Yeah.
telepathic. Damn it! Say to each person, yeah, walkways along each.
Makes sense.
Um,
Can we see anything entrance or anything?
The what was listed is what is noted.
Oh, I didn't catch that then. Could you say it again?
Just the stairwells leading up the north and east side, and then there seems to, for you, before Krev points it out, then the seems that there's little walkways that surround each layer.
Okay.
All right.
Continuing on.
Think so.
All right. Which way are you going up?
Can I see any like tracks on the ground or anything?
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
See what is. Yeah.
You see quite a few that line the sand before it hits the water. There's definitely a bit that seem to be coming and some that seem to be going.
But can I tell the most traveled way? Does that make sense?
Off to the east.
Oh, I'd go to the east then, I assume.
All right, so going up the east side stairs then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to piss really fast, Bradbank.
Well, I was just about to call a break, so that's perfect. So as each of you make your way to the east side of the temple and begin to make your way up this set of stairs, we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes. All right, and we're back. So, just at the base of the stairs as it extends up and up, it's getting a bit darker by the moment. Waves crashing along the shore. Each of you begin your ascent up the stairs.
Wait a minute. Why would snakes have stairs? I mean, think about it.
Maybe find out.
Fuck around, find out.
Would a slope make more sense for a snake? That's weird.
Find out in character.
Trace continues.
Well, so since we'll be going up and up, is there anything each of you would like to do along the levels, or are you just gonna head straight up?
Turn around and look around occasionally, like make sure nothing is following us, nothing looking at us, etc., etc.
Could I get some magical help to get nice and dry?
Prestidigitation done.
Oh, thank you.
I was gonna say I could set you on fire.
No. It's just these robes get so heavy with water.
Yes. I mean, I guess I could just set up my little bonfire and we can, warm up. But they might also let them know we're here.
Erica's meme as if a snake opening a door.
Like, surprise, motherfucker.
Oh no, snakes in a home.
I haven't looked, but out of curiosity, has anyone posted any snakes on a plane memes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think the first thing we hit was?
Oh, I can't look or I get distracted.
I know it's a
You have no
problem.
idea. We have developed quite well.
Well, Trace, as you're taking a look around, other than Wrecked being dry while everyone else is, slowly drying through the air, it seems to be all clear.
Is there like any like obvious sign of civilization? Any trash? Anything like any fires around? Or anything?
No, there's not.
Oh, I'll continue.
I mean, there is a giant pyramid.
No trash, though.
Nice. Unlike Egypt. I went to the top of a pyramid in Egypt and found a Snickers wrapper. I'm just saying. Anyways, back to the story.
So, continuing all the way to the top, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I will move each of you to this map.
If it's dark, then don't move Ricket. Just to
It's true.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a different type of map.
We come
So-
from the south, the west, or
The east.
east.
Released.
Interesting.
Instead of
We're being
making stairs going all the way down and down.
Yeah,
Just
we're still
do
being
the-
stealthy just for a record. I'm trying to be at least. Can I when we get close to the top, I'm just going to hand signal to stop. I'm just going to spend 10 seconds just listening everything as deep as I can when everyone else is quiet. See if I can hear anything from top.
I'm gonna say, what's this in the center here? Can we see that?
I will give you a description. Just gotta pull up the notes.
I can't hear anything or what?
It's a tombstone. It says, "Here lies some dumbass adventurers."
I was expecting a portal or something.
Yeah, same.
Might be. Fuck around and find out.
That's our name.
Their group
I thought
name.
it was the Band of the Bloodhawk.
Oh yeah,
It-
that too.
Mhm.
That's what it
Uh,
translates to.
That's the formal name.
No. Our new name is the Followers of Rocky.
All right. Well, you know,
But
well,
Rocky's not made of rock.
well, rocks back and forth.
The Rocky
Yeah.
Rocks.
thank you for elaborating on the joke. We were concerned that
I don't
it
know.
would go
I don't know if
ununderstood.
Krev got it.
I mean, it could have just been named Woody.
Well,
Ye-
neither wood nor a rocking chair is noted as you're making your way up. You see these two stone snake-like statues along the southern end of the top platform. In the center, it looks to be somewhat similar to the portals that you have found in the sewer and also in the temple. Well, while it was demolished, having a good idea from the one to the northeast.
There is a portal.
That's what it looks to be. There's little bits of a bluish light that seem to be hewing from it as well.
And we can hear nothing at all from up there.
It's
Or
quiet.
see if it ever- Maybe you should go first, Rickett.
I think I will. I will need my token, though, which I will fix.
All right. Well, if Record's going, I'm going.
I do, of course, follow behind them.
So you have a better angle on it, Rekid. As you step in front, you can see that there appears to be a tad bit of a stone pathway that leads towards the center point. This half circle that extends from the left to the right from the stone. You see what appears to be a room coming from the waves from the, it's like this slight opaque, almost barrier-like sheet.
Well, I suppose this is it.
Can I make an investigation check on these statues?
The ones to the south?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
That looks like an 18, is it? It is not. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. But an 8's still gonna give you a bit better than not really giving it a look over at all. These seem to be the same kind of Yuan-Ti that had attacked you, time and time again, looking to be the more brutish ones. However, these ones seem to be decorated in some type of armor and also wielding a weapon. Slightly more sophisticated than what you have experienced.
So the are these statues? So this is one slab of stone. There's no seams in it anywhere.
Like that it's placed upon?
Yeah.
No.
I would also like to look at the floor. Some of these stone slates don't seem to be evenly fitting.
It is just a weird, I think, from the grid.
Okay.
If you're talking about the darker lines. I tried to make them a little bit wider, because when they follow like those kind of tiles, the grid's a little bit more difficult to see.
I was referring like to here where they're where it doesn't seem to fit. So I'm like tap my foot down a little bit to see if there's anything beneath it or if it's like hollow.
Nothing.
So through this portal, you said there's another room?
It looks to be a room.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
I guess so, yes.
Let's do this.
Well, let's see. Remember, we have stealth. We still have
Wait.
actions.
First, let's save the game.
No, but I'm saying let's try to get a surprise. If there's someone down, let's make sure we stealth so we get a surprise round.
Right.
Try to achieve that.
I don't know if I can. We're on dry land.
Oh my gosh, stop. The water's
You
still
still,
with you.
you still have plus 10 though.
Boom, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Oh, you're still 20.
I'll take it.
She said with a 36.
Whoops. I do need to roll again for disadvantage. Can't wait to do worse. I did. Where's my guidance?
Oh,
I
the
don't know
other
why
one
it's
was
off.
investigation. Never mind. Dude.
I also need my guidance. I'm sorry.
Are you?
20.
Nice. Worth.
Value.
Restocking.
Boom,
Bum, where's my
Who's
pen?
going first?
Dibs.
Rickett and then me.
And then Erica, and then myself, and then Krav.
I need to reroll it too.
You know, if we had a Goliath, we could put like a halfling on his back, like a halfling warlock or something. It'd be
Halfling
like
turret.
it'd be like a mounted turret. Yeah.
Yeah. Get 2 of them.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
predator.
each of you can, if you can see that ping, move your
Yeah.
tokens over there.
Oh, that's why there's so much black area.
Oh.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh,
Is
we
this like-
about. Sorry.
So, what I will say is, as being in like a slight bit of your marching order, give you guys a moment to just rearrange yourselves, getting placed properly, making sure you are where you want to be, kind of thing, and then each of you give me a perception check after.
Well, are we going
after you're
towards the
set.
right?
Don't know.
I have a feeling this is gonna be like Sabrina's
the
Pokemon
trajectory.
gym in Saffron City.
Dungeon crawl.
Did you look at my notes?
We're gonna be teleporting room to room.
No, it's not that detail. Trace.
Oh, sorry.
Do, do.
Look, I was looking at spells. 19.
Got it. So, after making your way through, each of you find yourself in a, well, much nicer room, to say the least. There are shelves that line the wall. You see paths going off towards the west, some to the north, and some to the south. At this point as well, I will reveal just a tad bit more from the angles that you're at.
Oh.
Oh.
They clearly
Right,
can't see us, don't worry.
Big beefy boys.
Super stealthing.
Big beefy boys.
And as you're looking around, you see these that you all know to be Yanti. Definitely, I would definitely say almost experts at this point. Plenty of hours put in. All nestled, sleeping in little bits of hay. You can see that there's a little bit of dampness, little tiny bits of water that seems to be falling from the walls and ceiling just ever so slightly. Some areas seem dry.
Telepathically, I say, are we going to kill them in their sleep?
Risky, no.
What do?
Find king.
One
We
tosses
they are aware.
turns.
What'd you say?
One tosses turns, nestles his head back down.
How light is it or dark is it here?
There is no light other than the bluish hue coming from the portal that you all had stepped through. It extends just a tad bit into the separate rooms. In here is dimly lit, so Rekid can see fairly well.
I motion to Trace.
Yes. They haven't
I-
seen us, right? So for sure.
No. Minor illusion that has words, you lead. Another minor illusion, you invisible.
And then does it know? It's dark, right? How dark is it? Like,
There's no light except for the portal.
can I see? Does any of them appear to be a leader of sort of these? Is there anything that like tells them apart?
I mean, just a little bit of an appearance. Some look to be more human, and then the others, snakeheads. But no indistinguishing marks or symbols, anything of that manner.
Yeah, I'll keep that to myself. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm going to like take a few steps back to like hide as much as I can over here. And then I'm just going to like take aim. Or I'm going to Hunter's Mark. They don't notice Hunter's Mark, do they? No, no, I'm pretty sure they don't. No, they don't. And fuck it, well, I mean, I don't know what's happening here because I mean, a bonus round works when after initiative, so I don't really know what you want me to do.
Well,
Fine.
I mean, that's your call. If you're gonna like initiate combat, then I'll ask for an initiative roll. But I mean, at this point, they're just sleeping.
Oh, I'm initiating combat, yes.
Okay.
okay.
Oh, everyone, go ahead and roll me initiative.
All right.
Boy.
Holy fuck, why is my initiative so bad lately? But like +9 with advantage? I mean, come on.
Are you sure it's rolling advantage for you?
Yeah, that is. Rolled 2d20, keep highest. I rolled a 14 and a 7, and I kept the 14.
Oh, okay, I see. You're using the... Okay.
I want to make sure I'm missing somebody. We have Rekid, Kadir, so Onyx. Damn! All right. So, with each of them, still sleeping, what I'm going to do for the surprise round is see exactly how everything plays out before doing, like, really anything for them. So, Onyx, beginning for this, you see Trace give like a little signal of the go-ahead from him knocking back his bow and taking aim. Trace, I'm guessing at the one closest in your line of sight, just off to the left.
Yes.
Okay. So, Onyx, what do you do?
I'm very tempted to disguise self right now. And disguise myself as one of them. Because that would bode well in this situation. Oh,
Perfect. I have an awesome symbol to give you, if that's
yeah, I'm
your
gonna do
call.
that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Ninja play deserves the ninja. As you turn into, well, which one? Because you've seen, well, quite a few.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, you can turn into one of them quite easily, but I just figured since options were on the table.
Right. I don't want to look too powerful, because then they might look to me for direction. Because I thought about that. I'm like, what if they ask me what to do?
Ooh.
Let me not. I guess I'll be a two-headed type. That works.
Cool.
I'll be one of the two-headed ones.
All right. Trace.
Go into Hunter's Mark.
Have
The
like
one.
a snake puppet.
The
on my
one close to
shoulders
me,
and
like
shit.
the female one in front of Onyx. And I'm going to like use everything in the arsenal here.
Oh.
So that's sharpshooter, obsidian arrow, psychic thing.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attack roll at disadvantage.
What? Why?
Laying down prone, they're sleeping.
But
Well,
also
I haven't.
unconscious and invisible, so cancel.
Yeah, it can never be disadvantage. It can be advantage. It'll be normal roll.
Normal, yeah. I'll give you a normal roll.
Okay, I won't sharpshooter then.
I think it wouldn't actually even make a difference.
18?
18? I believe that's a hit. Let me just double check.
I think an 8 would have missed. So.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. 13.
That's a solid hit.
21 points of damage.
All right. And as the arrow sinks in, you just hear a bit of a yell. Almost this screeching sound of pain come out. As you see the eyes open, green in color, the head turns, looking straight towards the arrow in its side, and then grasp it.
Needs to make a intellect saving throw.
That is a, I think that's a 5.
That's a failure. So again, minus
a
1d4
4.
and make save.
I gave him too much
Also-
credit.
Because it was unconscious, does that also mean that that was an auto crit?
No.
No.
It needs to be melee attack for it to be correct.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yes.
No, I forgot that it had to be within 5 feet.
Oh, I'll fire again anyhow.
That'll
33,
hit.
I assume it hits. 16,
Nice.
and I'll fire again.
Okay.
22,
That'll hit.
and it gets my Dread Ambusher bonus damage. What did okay? Didn't one? What the fuck? So, 17 points of damage. And I'm going to make sure I stand like in darkness, so I'm gonna move like down here so I'm away from everything.
Got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Krev.
You're like, what the fuck?
As that one was yelling that last arrow silenced her. She falls limp.
Silenced. Okay, that
Um,
was more fun in my head.
guess it's all there, but about I come over here. Can I see in this room further? Peek around the wall.
Yeah, I'll
Further?
reveal a little bit more.
Oof.
The wife sneezed, and I almost held down push to talk to say bless you.
Boy. Sure if this is too early to be dropping spells or not. Guess I'll come down here. And Primal Savagery, this one.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's an advantage.
Yes, it will. These ones are, as you make your way in, you see them, like, just stirring. Still a bit asleep.
boy.
And that is a natural 20.
For 27 damage.
Nice.
Damn!
The roughest of buddies.
Damn, son.
10 and a 2 and an 8 and a 7.
And that one lets out a bit of a yell, and it looks a bit bloodied after one nice strike. Gutting into her, you rip across the abdomen with the claws.
And I telepathically say to Kadir behind me, there's 3 in this room. Oh, sorry, 4.
I was gonna say, is
Yeah.
that a
I didn't see Onyx's icon was over the one in the corner. I didn't even see that was another square in the room. The way I had the map out.
got it.
There is also about to be 5 in here, because you almost split that one in half. Anything else for your turn?
Now when you say they're stirring, like I'm assuming this one I just hit is awake.
Now it is.
Are they like conscious though, the other ones, or are they?
Now they are beginning to be, yes.
So like I'm trying to figure out if I like just left the room and I take attacks of opportunity, do they look like they're awake enough to attack me if I moved out of the way?
You can chance it.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna back up.
If they're prone, they will have disadvantage on it.
Right, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I
Right.
also can't imagine they have weapons in hand, but maybe
Right.
they do. I don't know. Daggers under their pillar and whatnot. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
As they're like stirring, and the one that you struck flailing about, one lashes out at you, like scratches towards you. However, just ends up with a handful of hay.
Mm. And I think that's where I end my turn.
All right, Kadir, brings us to you, bud.
All right, same thing. Walk up to it. Primal savagery.
Nice. Another nat 20? No. 22. That'll hit though. For 11 points of damage.
I did not have hex on it, so it's.
Oh,
so
I
it's
thought that
actually
was-
only 6.
I thought that was like it. Not. Never mind. I thought it was something different, but thank you for pointing it out. So 6 damage?
I wanted to cast Hex on it, but I did not. I forgot. So yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Just step up, hit it, and step out.
All right. Then it brings us, if that's the end of your turn, that'll bring us to Rekid.
Okay.
All right. I will enter this room. The one directly above me is... Does it look like he's awake?
The one above you, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I had to double check where you were, but yes.
I will attack that one.
Okay. Definitely going to start the combat music. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to be able to, like, take them all out, or if it was going to even be worth to play it, but go ahead and give me your attack rolls for that one, bud.
Is this guy still prone?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Oh.
That one will miss.
Your normal, your normal one did more damage than you.
Yeah.
All right. So what is that? 24, 35 damage total?
Yeah.
And that one is looking pretty rough. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
It is.
All right. So, just to give a little bit of fast forward and not go through each of the motions, each of them will wake, and then after that, being disturbed from their sleep, I'm going to rule that it will take them a full turn in order to, pretty much get like weapons or anything of that manner and be like ready for combat. So with them waking up this turn and then needing to arm themselves still, we'll just fast forward through their turn. Now each of them fully awake and no longer prone. It'll bring us back to Onyx. So Onyx, disguised as a two-headed Yuan-Ti, what do you do?
Let me see here. I had a plan before everybody else started going in, but that might change now.
I feel that there's just a bunch of calculations going on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do really quick. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Let me see here. Okay. Because technically... Let me see.
I feel like the longer you're calculating, the more it's gonna hurt.
I don't know about that. I'm trying to figure out what spell I want to do. Oh. Fuck it. This just didn't go the way that I planned. I'm gonna come in here and just attack the one right in front of me.
As you make your way in, you see and just feel like a slight sense of relief before you unsheath your weapon and begin to attack this one. Felt that reinforcements had arrived, but apparently it was mistaken. Go ahead and give me your attack rolls. That'll hit. That'll hit. And that'll hit as well. So, that is 29 points of damage.
Very nice.
And that is actually exactly what you needed to take it down. Had 29 HP left.
Lucky.
I actually thought that one might get a turn. I was mistaken. Anything else, Onyx?
No.
Oh, as you strike that one, you'll hear the one off to your left just call out, Rekid, you being unable to hear it, but Onyx, you can understand. Imposter! As it points in your direction. Trace.
Well, we need to lower the amount of damage we see though. There's no just darkness. So I'm just gonna move up.
As you move up, Trace, I point to the other room. I say, I've got this one.
I'm up here and I place my hunter's mark on the lady in the top. And I'm going to fire twice. And I assume she's standing up now, right?
Yes, indeed.
Good. So I have advantage. I'm going to sharpshooter and yeah. Just sharpshooter. Citadel?
Oh, it was almost on that 20.
-5, so it's only 19.
19 hits.
Yeah. 28 points of damage.
28. And which one are you hitting? That one?
The other lady one, yeah.
Okay.
Trace over here firing ballista shots.
And I'm firing again. Then it's
Both
21.
the arrows sinking. And I think this will kill her.
24 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to step back down and end my turn.
Say, Trace, don't you know ballistas have the loading property?
Oh, I forgot that.
Krev, your turn.
Alright. And I will 5 and I will
As he steps up, I point to the other room and I say, I've got this one.
I can't reach that room, I'm too slow.
Alright, well.
I mean here, where I was here, like literally 5, 10, 15 sorry. 5, 10, 15. I mean I guess I could do that. Yeah, whatever. I'll move there, sure. And I will use my fire on the one in the corner.
Perfect. Just so you know, not that it matters, but I would say you just ate up like a little bit more of your movement from Kadir correcting you.
Mhm.
But dex save on that one. Ah! Fuck you, D6. Get out of my tray. It rolled to a 20, and then it hit the D6 and rolled back to a 2. So that's a fail. 12 points of damage.
You get 12 fire. Yeah, that's all I got.
Can you roll me an extra D4, please? As you cast the bonfire, the hay catches a flame too, and the flames grow just a bit stronger, and it deals a little bit more damage.
Yeah. Note to self.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tinder in here. And now that you're noticing.
I am swiping
Oh,
right.
Tinder, does that mean single ladies or what?
I was gonna say, that's what I'm saying. I'm swiping right.
Single ladies in my area?
No credit card sign up.
Wow.
Is that the end of your turn, Crab?
Yeah.
Alright, Kadir.
I cast Hypnotic Pattern, and I fill this entire room on the bottom left with a Hypnotic Pattern. I need a Wisdom save from everyone in that room. I will post the effect of the spell.
Love that spell.
Isn't UNT immune to charm? Oh, I don't know. Well,
They
I
are.
think they-
Not that I'm
resistant to
aware
it.
of, but
resistant
unless...
to it normally, I think.
I mean, even if they are, I don't know that.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. That is a good spell, though. Glad you took it.
So wisdom saving throws, correct?
Yes.
So what we'll do is we'll go from top to bottom as we always do, left to right. So it'll be this one for 1, then 2, 3, etc. First one is a 9. Second one is an 8. Both of those succeeding easily. Nudge. That one a 7. And that one a natural 20. So the one on the bottom is the only one that saves.
The one that's
all-
almost dead?
This one.
Oh, okay. Seeing...
It is charmed. The creature is in past phase speed 0. Okay. Thank you for linking it, so I didn't have to look it up.
In that case, I'm going to jump in front of him and body block him from the rest of them. Shields up.
Got it. Rekid moves us to you.
All right. Here come some attacks.
Oh my god, attacks!
14 will hit.
Ooh. God.
All right.
I'll look for it.
You crit a lot, but when you crit, you don't.
Oh my god. Does he crit a lot? Does he?
I'm like really regretting restarting your character sheet. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. I'm glad that the last 2 sessions were a lot of RP, so then that way you can get all the bad rolls out of the way.
Right.
So 13 plus 16, 29, 37, 42.
Yep.
He's still alive! Just a little
Oh my
bit.
God.
Damn.
Punch him.
I
No.
mean,
in a strange way, like monks should have brutal criticals as well. I mean, they're monks, right? They
Yeah,
hit-
I've been thinking of adding the improved critical. My only downside of it is, like I said, boss fights can fuck you.
mhm.
They can like one-shot a normal hit, and that's not cool.
That is true.
Anything else, Reckon? That was a hell of a lot of damage. Well-placed nat 20s.
No, I think I'll hold here.
All right. So it'll bring us to the one just before you, Kadir. And this one, shaking its head a bit, you can see the effect like being fought off as its focus centers on you. It then attempts to claw you. 16, which I'm pretty sure is a miss.
It is.
And then it will follow up, attempting to bite in a 15. And as you block both the attacks, it looks around and from the angle, you know, instead of going like, you know, like up to the right, because it's kind of like a tight corner, I'm going to say that'll definitely take either like an action or something to maneuver past. So, that'll be the end of its turn.
Oh, you're saying it would require an action to maneuver past?
Yeah, because I feel like you'd be able to like kind of like stop that, since that's like, I mean, one of your intents that you stated. And with it being such a tight area, I feel that it would either require an action that you can kind of restrain it in order to like kind of get past or something of the manner.
Yeah.
But the next few... it'll bring us to the one near Reckon. And it will take a step out of the burning fire. Not liking this whatsoever.
I forgot he was on fire, to be honest. Hot, hot, hot.
And
I'll take
move.
my attack of opportunity here.
Yes. Go for it.
Kalima!
Well, attempting to flee, Reckon's not having any of that shit. Bops him in the back of the head for 11 points of damage, and it drops him.
And I guess I can't.
Can't what?
I mean, you can if you wish, but it is dead.
Okay, never mind.
You gonna kick the Auntie when it's down?
Of
Hi-ya.
course.
I would. All right. The rest of them are charmed, and I mean they can't do anything unless, well, someone damages them or they're shook and awake. But that brings us back to Onyx. Bring us back to you.
Okay.
There's a lot of turn skipping.
Yeah.
That was the goal.
Yeah, that was a great call. I don't think I've
Yep.
actually even seen that spell.
I was really, really expecting that because we separated the rooms, that one of them would run for help and, you know, notify the rest of the compound. I thought this would go worse than it did.
I mean, the spell is very powerful due to the fact that it hits your allies.
Yes.
But of course, you can place it correctly.
And that was Krev. That was why I didn't want you going in the room, because you wouldn't have gotten a turn.
Right.
Oh, Privet's got wisdom, but yeah.
The one right in front of me.
Got it. 27 hits. That'll hit as well. That one too.
Nice.
I was gonna say another 10. 36 points of damage.
God damn.
Aren't they unconscious?
What?
Only. It's not unconscious. It's something else.
They're incapacitated, and which I don't understand why it says like reducing their movement speed, because I feel like that should just be safely assumed. But
That's a good
nonetheless,
point.
36 damage is enough to take it out. It looks to you, gives you a bit of a smile. You strike it, kind of shakes it off a little bit, and then looks to you in a bit of anger. But before being able to do anything else, you strike it 2 more times, bringing it down. Another
I
has
said
fallen.
die, bitch.
Apparently, incapacitated creatures are still allowed to move. But
Mm.
because it has
Well-
0 move speed, it can't.
Hold on, it says no actions.
That's
A movement is considered a movement action. It's still an action type, right?
Not that I know of.
Well, it's rare for something to be incapacitated, but not also unconscious. This is one of those examples.
Yeah, like it's just one of those odd things that they like throw it in there because that's usually not the case. But like I said, I would just feel like incapacitated means that you can't move, like as part of the definition. But Onyx, well-delivered attacks and a hell of a lot of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Trace, brings us to you.
I'm just going to, well, step over here and move my hunter's mark to the one down here
Got it.
and fire sharpshooter. Oh, that's wrong. This time I'm doing it correctly. Come on, roll.
Are you sure? I don't see anything.
There we go. This is slow. 24.
That hits.
Really?
Nope. I was just kidding.
31 points of damage.
Nice damage.
All right,
Jesus, cat dancing cries.
I'm pretty sure that's enough to take it down.
The one in... This one down here is active or what?
Yes, he is active. I currently have him boxed into the corner. And
Correct.
I'm going to fire my last shot on that one.
Now, he will have a bit of cover since it's a tight area.
Doesn't matter. I have
just-
sharpshooter feet. I ignore cover.
All right, good call. Actually, totally forgot about that part of the feature.
Sharpshooter.
Perfect.
25. I assume that hits.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, my neighbors are
2
pretty
points of damage.
already. Can y'all hear those fireworks?
I cannot.
No.
Mm.
I'll take a step back, and that's my turn.
Perfect. Great maneuvering, keeping yourself in nice and hidden. Krev.
Alright. I'm gonna come down here. 15, 20, 28. Oh shit, that's actually dead. Fuck. Yes, I'll still go there, 25. And then I'll set this boy on fire.
Okay, dex save. I know that you have plenty of movement, but just so you know, those dark areas, just so I could unveil like the rest of it, those are, you know, just dead spaces essentially.
Dead spaces as in...
That is a 15. That's a fail. Like this is essentially just like these stairs above.
Oh, so you can
Yeah.
walk over them. Okay, I've been going
Well,
around
the-
like it was a wall.
Yeah, these are walls. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
That's my
Alright,
point.
I mean,
It's-
I went around it, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I know it doesn't make a difference, but just to point it out.
Yeah.
So that's 6 points of damage. Which one are you going to? The one in the corner?
This one up here.
All right. You'll note that it's also standing on a pile of hay. So go ahead and roll me a d4. As the flames grow a bit higher, another 4. 10 points of damage. Anything else?
Is it?
Kadir, it's your turn. This has definitely worked out to each of your favor. Getting the jump while they all slept.
Primal Savagery, one in the corner. $17 to hit, 18 on the damage.
Jeez.
Now, I don't know if it'll make a difference, but can you give me that at advantage since you have him boxed in and kind of trapped? Nowhere to go. He is cornered.
Alright, rolling a d20. It does not.
Just to see. And he is beginning to look a bit rough. Anything else?
Continuing boxing him in.
Perfect. Rekid.
To walk over a corpse, that is rough terrain, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Then I will have to dash to get anywhere useful.
Go down the stairs if you want.
The stairs are over here, right?
Mhm.
Nah, I'm good for now.
Sure.
In 20.
Yeah.
Go back through the portal.
Just like, you know what? I'm good.
The thought crosses your mind, but you ignore it.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. A lot of these are going to be dead. I haven't removed them yet, so just double checking. All right. First one is the one in front of you, Kadir. And, well, being quite a bit more surrounded than just a few seconds ago, it will attempt to push through you, pressing itself up against the wall and then pushing off to try to get as much momentum as possible. Can you give me an opposed athletics or acrobatics check, Kadir?
Yes.
And you can give it to me at advantage since Rekid is at your side.
Athlobatics. Away!
Ooh.
Please ignore the +4.
I figured. I actually thought I had a chance. I rolled an 18. And I was like, he might be able to do it. But, clutch roll. As this Yanti tries to push through, it presses up against you, but your Umber Hulk armor and shield is just too much. You push him back. He's cornered. You can see fear setting in. Well, with the last one being still charmed, it will bring us all the way back to the double-headed Yanti, Onyx.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big yikes.
The 11 is the only one that misses. 20 and 16
Okay.
both hits.
Still worth it.
Oh, and Krev, since this... Actually, no, I'm just dumb. Never mind. That's my mistake, but my mistake is, benefit for you guys. Krev, since you did damage, but I didn't move him since it actually broke the charm.
Yep.
Again, I didn't move him, so my mistake. Can you roll me your bonfire damage plus the D4?
Oh. All right. Four. Ooh,
Nice.
15 damage.
In my defense, the others haven't been able to move, so I was, I guess, just assuming it wasn't going to get to. But that is a nice bit of damage, and then 24 from Onyx.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Onyx?
No.
Trace, it's your turn, my friend.
Can you get a double kill? The answer is yes.
I think so. What, are you gonna try to ricochet it off the wall?
He's actually transitioning to become a League of Legends character.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark the lower one. And I'm going to fire with everything here. Oh, everything Hunter's well, sharpshooter, that's what I mean. Show me potato salad. 19, I assume that
That'll hit.
hits.
Potato salad is unnecessary for this venture.
It's unnecessary for Trace for sure.
25 points of damage.
Man, that was kind of low for you.
Yeah.
You got a 1 and a D8.
Is he dead or not?
Oh yeah.
He said, fire on the last one. There we go. Sharpshooter again.
When the -3 isn't even detrimental.
26.
Jeez.
Solid hit. Ooh.
28 points of damage.
And that takes it down.
So low. I'm not sure it matters, but you did seem to have Hunter's Mark on both of them.
Oh, right, I did, yeah. Got to click it off. So take away 5 points of damage.
It
Yep.
only had 10 HP left.
Oh.
Yeah, it definitely didn't matter.
Mm-mm. But then that'll bring us out of combat.
Woohoo! I'm going to do like a victory dance.
I'm just gonna look over at Krev and give him a look. And then I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on the bonfire that's lighting, that's probably getting kind of smoky.
Yeah, just to your north, for sure.
And I'm gonna snuff it out.
Well, there are
Good
two.
call.
I would like to do it to both if possible.
Oh, easily done. But now that the bits of yells and the sounds of combat have ended, just hear the sounds of the dripping water. Nothing else.
That went well.
It was, yeah.
Yes.
So,
I think we were
is
lucky,
there any way
though.
to go, we can go further down the pyramid, right? That's how it works.
Yes, but I beg of you, please, we should not use combat as a first option. There is a risk that we could alert the rest of the 1T, and I'm sure they greatly number us.
Yeah, sorry, Mr. I thought that what you wanted, but yeah, I get that.
Bracket, as you make your way over to the stairs, can you give me a perception check?
Yes.
To put it politely, I shit myself when we started battle.
At least this time I didn't come out of a portal.
You hear echoes of hissing seem to be coming from downstairs.
Oh no.
Where is downstairs?
Just to Reckitt's northwest.
I'll do some frantic hand movements at my comrades and pointing down the stairs.
Oh no.
Do these frantic hand movements involve more birds?
I like pointing with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Onyx, perhaps you should lead. If anyone asks any questions, just say there's some slaves acting up or something.
Oh, that's a good call, yeah. Yeah, do that.
Do we know if they keep slaves here?
Probably.
Are
At
we
this
going
point,
to go down the stairs, or
if
Assuming they probably have a slave's quarters, though, would this be an obvious lie?
it would be a lie for sure, but if there's anyone downstairs who knows about us, this may at least give us time to surprise them.
Yes.
Time spent talking is time we get.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
And before Onyx goes, you go first. We will try to remain within sight of you.
perhaps try to stealth and hang back a little?
There's no darkness, right? There's no light coming from downstairs, right?
No, there is not.
Look at that stealth.
Well,
I can be at your side without any big problems. I'm invisible, So I'll just stay at the side of Onyx.
You said you're invisible?
Yeah. I'm,
Okay.
you know what? I'm even going to cast invisibility on myself, and stay at your side.
I also have invisibility if things get too crazy.
I have it like a due to my race. I have it for free. So I'll cast invisibility on myself and follow along you.
Okay.
You have
I guess if we
invisibility
ever
for
had to get out
free?
of a sticky situation.
What?
You have invisibility for free?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh,
The
you
wild-
mean it's
the-
probably like once per day. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
To be fair, the wild mountain race stuff, yeah, they're strong.
Well, he's also Gloomstalker, but
Yeah.
He's double. He's super invisible. I mean, in case they do have like
Yeah.
heat sense or whatever, I get it. I will go ahead and roll a stealth as well as soon as I can find my damn button.
yeah. Smart.
Well, I'll roll stealth as well.
Yeah.
So I don't make any noise when I walk stealth. I'm probably good at this.
Probably a 29.
True.
Are we still? I'm assuming we're no longer concentrating on
No.
Pass Without Trace.
Nope.
Uh,
Sadly not.
All right, 19 then.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't think he was going to cast another one. But coming down in the order that was stated, I believe it was Onyx and Trace being up at the front,
Yeah.
then the others following. If each of you can add your tokens over here, please.
Yes, boss.
Over to the right.
Oh, which direction is he looking?
To the right.
He's looking right up the stairs. When I have your token placement, I'll give a bit more of a description. So, as each of you are making your way down, Trace and Onyx at the front.
Mm-hmm.
Trace, you hear just some slithering as it flicks its fork-like tongue in your direction. Onyx, you hear it call out, "They're coming!"
Damn it.
Trace, I'm gonna move you right there, or
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I just put my token there, though, yeah.
well, I was, right there. Since you said you're gonna be right beside her.
Yeah.
And Kadir, I guess you're just gonna be there.
I thought you
Okay.
guys would be hanging back further.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was.
I mean, if you're still gonna be upstairs, that's fine. Put you right there.
Okay.
Noise.
Well,
If I reach the point where I see it and I don't feel like it can see me, I'm gonna stop. That would be what I would do.
yes, you can see it from, now that it's come around like the corner. From
so it
your
said
position.
that as if like it was a warning.
If that's how you wish to take it. We'll reveal a little bit more for you, Onyx, as well, because as you wrap around, you'll see that there are little bits of light coming from your south side.
I will speak in their language and say, "Who is coming?"
Just does not respond to that, as it is just looking off towards the southeast.
Fine.
I'm just shattering her, basically.
Got it. Moving in, you are able to see quite a bit more of the room now.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh no, it's Lord Chalknificent.
And you hear a high-pitched yell. And the yell screaming just one word. Kill! Then that is where we will call tonight's session.
Mm.
So, with one of these Yuan-Ti being in sight, and then with Onyx coming around the corner, seeing a little bit more, there are bits of light coming from the area. Seems to be a bit more dry, but there seems to be plenty of enemies waiting about. From my knowledge, we're all good for next week, correct?
Yep.
I think so.
I am.
Oh, I didn't get any PTO requests from Wreck-It, so I assume so.
Well, there's a slight chance. If Denmark is really, really good at football, then I'm going to be very drunk, but I'll be there.
Are they getting far in the tournament?
Yeah, they're in a quarterfinal right now.
Cool.
I think
Just
being
the-
drunk would get you disadvantage on your attack rolls, but I'm not sure it matters.
I know, I don't think so either. I feel like the only way that Trace would be ineffective is if he just didn't have a bow.
Yeah, it'll be bad.
Even so, like with a short sword, I think he would still wreck face. And I'm pretty sure if you can still probably get the sharpshooter bonus if you throw daggers.
That's fair, yeah.
That is fair.
Just
Well, I guess what I
reminded
should
for
say
you
is
that-
if Trace didn't have any weapons.
No, we're just tired.
uh,
And outlive them.
Does anyone have anything that they'd like to share before we get out of here?
About that Star Wars thing.
I was waiting for it.
No.
What Star Wars
not
thing?
really.
Anything?
All right, everyone.
I'm actually caught up with the Bad Batch, so I'm good now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
am too. Actually, I finally.
Thanks for
Same.
playing, and I'll see y'all next week.
It's like, oh no, let's end this quick before it goes off rails.
More people leave the stream to.
By the way,
spoilers,
we're
you know.
definitely not starting a Star Wars podcast where we talk about all Star Wars all the time.
Oh my god, I could do that for hours, man.
I actually could too. It's kind of crazy.